Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. The 40. The 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Henry runs 89 yards, and the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
For the point after.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the
hey, Bullet, you got an opponent, bro.
1-2, end zone.
Chris Boswell to kick it.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been.
Invite, come back and forth.
Maybe a yard shy there at the 24.
Bullet.
At their own 24-yard line.
He got a game right here.
At their own 24. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
15.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield trying to lay one up deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. A strong broken tackle on that one.
Last 2 minutes.
They get him to the ground just shy of the 15. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
At the 17-yard line.
Mayfield with a quick fire to Landry. And And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First down, Cleveland.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. First down, Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Austin on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. With a man with a big new contract, Myles Garrett, in there to take him down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. Here's Kaepernick. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
2-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Clyde Edwards.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
It's now 2nd and
Wait, the song's in there?
at the 46-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throw it back across his body. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
These two teams all tied after one.
About to be done. This last one. Somebody called me?
7-7.
What up? I need my recognition.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Mayfield now from the 50. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he stopped immediately. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So a slight improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on first down. Now Kaepernick completes it to Austin. And some room to roam now. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there at 22.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The ball carrier.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Kaepernick to throw on second down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Browns 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, it's Washington. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Number 24.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Coming up on a second and 6. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bud Dupree. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Third and long for Mayfield. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down
Hey, change your name to Saints, bro.
He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker.
Yeah, I already did that, but tell bro change his name to Saints. I know he can.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb, and that'll hurt the average.
you gonna have an opportunity.
Loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Aaron Donald's the name most people think about at the defensive tackle position, but an all-pro last year alongside him, Cameron Hayward, an absolute nightmare to try and block. And he gets into the backfield on that play and finishes it off with a loss.
At the top right or the chat. You got an iPhone or but if you're on an Apple, it's the same shit.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns 1st down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Huh?
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb.
It's her girlfriend's birthday today.
Across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
This nigga kind of strong, man. Dallas.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh my God.
Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Number 27.
Kareem Hunt. As the first half is winding down. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown. Before we start the 2nd half.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Kaepernick going to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. To throw, Kaepernick. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Talk about some man, son. The Hollywood is so bad.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Throwing, Mayfield. And it's complete. Hooper. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Browns.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Left out defense. Left out defense.
A give. This is Chubb. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the 44, Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Mika Fitzpatrick. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And that'll be incomplete. Kaepernick took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And that is going to be incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Chubb will get the call running left. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
But that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. Looking deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns have moved out in front.
know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Second and 16. To throw is Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, 91, 91. 29 is Mike 29.
Now Kaepernick. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Landry now on the return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Browns will take over first and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
54, 54, check, check, 54, 54. Big stop, big stop, let's go.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there.
At the 45-yard line.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with third.
And it's third down.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Going deep here for Landry. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Seibert on for the PAT.
Point after.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Back now in Pittsburgh, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. Full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And this one's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They read zone coverage there and thought there was some space to send their guy right into the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they read it quite well and closed quickly.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Browns 28, Steelers 21. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Odell Beckham on the return. The Browns take over.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. And again, it's Chubb. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he completes it to Hunt. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
They run for it with Hunt. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Pickup. 1st down, Cleveland.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
There on the tackle.
T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Brings up
So the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They run it again with Chubb. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 1st down, Cleveland. Mayfield to Beckham. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Pull it right, pull it right, pull it right. Check, 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 check. Pass it. Check it out, read.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
And this one through the uprights and good.
35. Steelers 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Olivier Vernon in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, here's Kaepernick. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. Here's second and 10. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Boswell good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Here's Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now second and 8 at the 32-yard line. They run. Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he is...